What up, y'all? Ask and you shall receive. That was weird. That was weird. That was weird, wasn't it, huh? It's almost like he summoned me. He even got there before the automated start of stream chat.
Play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be a piece. Binks, 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 binks.
What up, y'all? Hope you're having a good day. What up, what up? Brigby, what's going on? What up, Dark Moogle? What up, JD Hartley? What up, Evan Owens? You.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe.
Evan Owens, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime Arena.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube,
thank you,
like
Epsy. Thank you, thank you.
We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be a piece. Binks, 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 and don't be a piece.
What up, y'all? You like the Buc-ee's beaver? I love Buc-ee's, man. Buc-ee's is sick. I'm a big Buc-ee's fan.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, 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 binks.
I'm gonna drop.
You're watching on YouTube.
Drop start.
Like and subscribe.
Buc-ee's beaver. What's up, HGC? What's going on?
Binks, binks,
What's up, Zero Oakley? What's up, Senior Reg?
binks,
That was funny.
binks, binks.
Senior Reg, literally, as I was clicking live, typed in chat, "Are you streaming today?"
You like the vibe.
And then I showed up
Binks,
2 seconds
like
later.
and subscribe. Binks, binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks. Like
Yo,
and
thank you,
subscribe.
Hambian. Wow, that's awesome, man. 2 people specifically already came in and said they liked the YouTube video today. That makes me very happy. Thank you so very much. Putting a lot of effort into the YouTube side, and it makes me very happy to hear. Nah, you can't put you have to have a, what do you call, a publisher to put things on Spotify. Putting stuff on Spotify is very hard. I did try when I first got them made, but it was going to be a whole thing, and I tell you what, I just didn't want to do it. If I could be so honest with you. Sorry, I'm just pinning something to all the chats. So I pinned it in chat already, but they did postpone the rest of the gifted sub drops that they were doing today. Not sure if you guys were able to jump in on any of those earlier, but a lot of other channels got them earlier today. But unfortunately, they had an error. I don't know exactly what I can disclose as far as what they said, but they did have an error on their end that is going to cause them to be postponed. So sorry for getting you excited that you might get a gifted sub, but I am still doing a season pass giveaway today. So don't you worry your sweet little heads about that or whatever. Hello Modoc Starlord. Yeah, I saw some people playing that. It's very degenerate. It's very degenerate. And it's good. I mean, I've always loved playing Hello Modoc on the same turn. I've had a few different decks that I've played with it, where you use like magic and Wave and Psylocke and stuff like that. What's the best thing to get at Buc-ee's? I always love the beaver nuggets. The beaver nuggets are really good. Basically just like corn pops that are covered in caramel. They're really tasty. And then that's usually what I get. I like their breakfast burritos. I kind of just walk around. I usually buy one merch item. This time it was the Bucky Beaver that you see in question was the last time I went. Then I have a couple of shirts and stuff. Congrats on the Infinity win yesterday. Those are some of your favorite streams of the month. They're some of my favorite streams of the month too. Sick, man. Sick. But Binks think the 13-cent royalty. I think it would just cost me money to do it. I don't think it would be... I would have to pay someone to do it. And then get nothing back would be the thing. So, yeah. I'm just not going to do that. I'm sure there's some services you can get where it's like free, but it'll probably make you sign some weird contract. And I am way too trusting to get sent a random contract and fill out. I'll just forget to do it and then never do it. Kind of the vibe. What's up, everyone? Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day here today. I am doing giveaways today. I'm kind of anti-giveaway. Well, I know it's good for y'all when I do giveaways and stuff. I tend to, like, avoid them. But yeah, we are doing a giveaway at 10 p.m. So in 50 minutes, we're going to give away 5 season passes. And then at 11 p.m., we're going to give away another 5 season passes. It'll be 10 total season passes given out today. I'm normally anti-giveaway. I'm trying to be more open to things. It's part of the year of the Binks, trying to be more open to things. So I'll probably start doing season pass giveaways every month. Probably for the first stream of the season if they make them available again. It's not that I don't like giving away stuff to people. It's just that I've always found that, well, I've gotten a lot of advice for it from, I don't know, like YouTube videos and stuff that I've read and stuff. And in my opinion, if you like build, I feel like a lot of people are too reliant on giveaways. And I feel like if you like build an audience that is only there to get giveaways, then once the giveaways are gone, they're gone. I never thought that would be a good way to build a community. But I do think that doing something monthly and kind of doing it all at once will be good. So I'll try and be more open to doing giveaways and stuff like that and try and do them like once a month to kind of meet people in the middle. Because people like free stuff. People like free stuff. Yes, they do. So again, that'll be at 10 Central as well as 11 Central. Just stick around for your chance. Been a while since you could catch a stream. Excited to tune in. I'm excited for you to be here. I have 2 decks prepared.
Excuse me.
That I'm very excited for. I'm very excited for indeed.
Legendary T3
Chocolate rain. Some say dry and others feel the pain. Thank you so much for the T3. Oh my god, it's chocolate rain. Oh my god, it's Binks. Welcome in. 2.5 years, where does the time go? I'm saying, brother. I'm saying, man. Catches up to you. Catches up to you. Why am I anti-giveaway? Probably because of everything that I said right after I said that I'm anti-giveaway. Mostly. Probably all the things that I said immediately afterwards would be the main reason. You also tried your deck earlier and added Superior Spider-Man. Yeah, I got rid of Warlock too. Dude, the version of it, look at how cooked this is, dude. Look at this. So... Oh, wait. Why didn't it update? Oh, here. This is old tech. This is old tech. Oh, you missed it? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I think that people are too reliant on giveaways to draw people in, and then when those giveaways go away, those people go away. So I think that in general, it's a bad growing strategy for streamers and YouTubers. But I'm probably too far in the camp of being like I shouldn't do it, which is what I'm trying to change. I think that my thought that it's not a good thing to rely on overshadows in my mind, making me think it's not a thing I should do, and I think that that is incorrect. So I'm trying to amend my own biases in real time, I suppose. Because that's what being a growing human is all about. It's the coolest thing. Okay, so let me show you this crap. Okay, so there's two decks. We're gonna start with the Star-Lord one though, but I have a Moonstone deck, Moondragon deck. Dude, this card is sick, man. Moondragon's sick. It's just a 2/12. It's so sick, dude. You just play one card a turn and win. It's got a lot of cool things going for it. I played a few games of this and I won like every game. I don't know how perfect it is. There's probably some changes you have to make, but like you basically just play a deck where you just play one card a turn and it feels awesome. I love playing one card a turn. That's my toxic trait, I think. But like this style of deck was actually popular at one point. The like kind of just curved deck with like Jubilee into Blink. This deck also has Shuri into Blink, which is kind of crazy. Then you could also Shuri into Vision. Lots of cool things that you can do. Okay, so here's the real sauce. This was the Jeff Hoagland deck. Dude, they have I don't know if you guys saw this. This is sick. Over on the left-hand side. Creator deck spotlight, Jeff Hoagland. Star-Lord Master of the Sun shines in this feature deck created by Jeff Hoagland. And then you click this. Back here. Get back here. And you click this, you can copy the deck code. That's sick, man. That's really, really cool. I'm happy that they're doing that. I didn't even know that they were doing that. Maybe I'll be on there at some point soon. Okay, wait. So that was the Jeff deck that I just pulled up. Okay, this is what I'm thinking for Star-Lord. The way that you play this deck is if you don't have Star-Lord on 4, you retreat. But if you do have Star-Lord on 4, you have Grandmaster, Silver Surfer First Steps, Absorbing Man, and Odin to all copy it sometimes multiple times. And then you just win by playing a bunch of points. And we're gonna play it today. I think it's crazy. I think that's I think unless people start countering this is so degenerate. You have so much energy on the final turn. You could try Zola, but like you're kind of getting your lanes all jammed up. You could try it if you want to. It's a Mr. Negative style deck, yes. It's the same kind of thing. But if you copy Star-Lord's ability, it's nuts. So if you float the first 3 turns and then play Star-Lord on 4, you have 8 energy on 5. So you could play Absorbing Man's Surfer First Steps. You could play Grandmaster Surfer First Steps. You could play Grandmaster Absorbing Man. You could play Grandmaster Odin. Or you can just play Odin, or you can play just a single one of all of those. The high Evo is only for the Hulk, and it's very big. It gets very big. This card gets massive. A lot of times. And you don't really like control the lane for Galactus First Steps. So like this is just a crazy scaling option. It's a very greedy deck. If you don't get Star-Lord on 4, you just retreat. Which is crazy. Is Star-Lord worth the buy? If you're ever going to spend any money in Marvel Snap ever, it should be on the Season Pass. And you should use the web store. Especially when they are offering special bonuses like they are right now, where you get extra stuff if you use the web store. But either way, if you use the web store, you get extra goodies, which is good. But yes, if you're ever going to spend any money on the game, it should always be on the Season Pass. What you get from it is insane value compared to anything else you can buy in the whole game. No Jimmy. Jim Hammond? You could run Jim Hammond if you want. Might even be good. It might be better than Sunspot. Oh, Jim Hammond's just better than Sunspot. That's a great point. Good call. I didn't even think about that, but he is just purely better than Sunspot. For sure. You're absolutely right. No notes. No notes. That is just simply correct. God, you look sick with the gold fire, but I'm like out of the gold fires, man. And I don't know if I'm ever going to use you in a deck again after today. Yeah, sorry, but I can't commit to you. You keep your your legendary border because you're legendary, Jim Hammond. Yeah, no, Jim Hammond is literally purely better than Sunspot in this deck. Good call. I think Bruce Banner's still great. Dude, I think we're gonna thrash some people with this deck. I don't know if people are going this all in, but I think going this all in is kind of sick. You also have Shang. Kind of just like just to like blow up whatever the hell your opponent's doing too. It's all fun and games until you get like Shang, Absorbing Man, Fing Fame Food on turn 6, you know? Am I playing the right deck? No, that's the Moondragon deck. We'll play the Moondragon deck later. But we'll start here. Thank you for calling out the Jim Hammond thing. I didn't even think twice about it. I did see some other people playing it, but I just expect this card to be so bad because there's never really been a card like Star-Lord. So I just kind of like am working on new tech. Okay, so we're going to be able to do the Grandmaster Odin line. Or we can do Absman Grandmaster. I'm not sure which one will be better. And it's kind of nice that, you know, maybe Grand Central will give us something else. I played that on 2. I should have skipped and played on 3. I'm not paying attention, sorry. I actually just almost ruined this, but we're fine. I didn't ruin it, but I did just do something very stupid. Scene. Thank you. So we want to go Grandmaster Absman here. I guess Absman Grandmaster, rather.
I found a rock.
Found a friggin' rock, chat. Avatar looks like a bot? Maybe. Ooh, you fool! This is why I run a million ways to do this. We could get middle with Odin left, which is it's appealing. It's appealing.
Opponent snapped.
What friggin' snaps, man? They're so confident.
Are ye worthy?
Well, why doesn't this work? Has this never worked? This should work, man. Same interaction as Misery, but Misery kills the card. So that kind of makes sense more than that. This should work, man. They're gonna fix that. I know. I have kind of heard that it's never worked, and I didn't even think about it until it didn't work. That it didn't work. You know? Yeah. GG's Jwa. GG's. I took playing many Star-Lords to the extreme. I have every card that can make it trigger again. And I don't know, it seems cool. See, it seems pretty neat. I think it's because he's in the middle of his on reveal still. Just do it again, coward. I think a ramp deck with Star-Lord would work. I guess. I don't know.
Behold my creations.
This is kind of a ramp deck. I wonder, does it work to prevent the game from breaking? Just fix the game, forehead. Are they stupid? Not every card missing SSM. I guess no. No. Because you have to play Star-Lord on 4. You can't if you play SSM on. Yeah. No, it's correct. Every card that can copy it on the same turn that you play it, I guess then. Because you play Star-Lord on 4. If you play SSM on 5, then you don't get to copy it until turn 6. And then the game's over. I also played Jim Hammond on 1. I gotta stop, man. I gotta remember you're supposed to float every turn. I gotta cut this shit out. Acting like a scrub out here, man. I'm literally just costing myself like so much damage. What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you do that? What's your problem, guy? Oh, Prodigy is the other one. Prodigy you could do. But I feel like Prodigy would be weird, right? Because you need to play another card between it. Like, I guess you could play, like, Silver Surfer First Steps with it or something. Can I read your last comment? Yeah, I can read every comment. I speak English. Why wouldn't I be able to read your last comment? Of course I can. Crazy. What the hell is wrong with you, man? Stop killing my stuff. Man, I really wish I gained +3 there and got an extra energy. That would have been the smart thing to do. Instead, I'm an idiot, and I played Jim Hammond on 1 for no reason, and it got killed anyway. So it simply just doesn't matter. It's hard, because I kind of want to Odin. Like, Odin might make more sense, but then... I don't know what it really grants me. I guess it just gives me more right, and then I just fight for the other lanes or whatever.
Are ye worthy?
Right on time, bro. Right on freaking time, dude. I can literally just play Fin Fang Foom. I've made a terrible mistake, man. I've lost so much energy, bro. Whatever. Foom's probably enough, right? Ah! Well played. Boom, boom, boom. Did they? Are they just playing Fin? Oh my god, they got my freaking Fin Fang Foom. I knew that they had this. I gotta pay some friggin' attention, man. Foom was indeed enough, yeah, unfortunately. Okay, anytime I try to not float, I need you all to scream at me and call me terrible, mean names. Because I've just missed a float every game because I'm I'm stupid, man. Unhelpful Yoda. Alright, easy enough. We just played Jim Hammond out on turn 1. Easy peasy. Let's play our 1-drop on turn 1, as we should be doing. Ah, thank you. Thank you, chat. That was a test. You've all passed with flying colors. You've all passed with flying colors, and I appreciate you. That was a test. It will happen for real. It will happen for real. Don't get it twisted. I will do it on accident. So I just needed to make sure that y'all were paying attention. You were actually going to yell at me. Very important. All right, we got a mirror match on our hands. Fortunately, we do not have our Star-Lord, which means we are ready to retreat. Big, powerful guy. Big, strong boy. We're a zombie deck now, by the way. We're just gonna be a zombie deck now. We're just hanging out, being a zombie deck or whatever. No big deal here. Nothing to see. Nothing to see here. Just continuing to be a zombie deck. We're just simply going to continue being a zombie deck till the day we die. Does Absman Right kill us? Probably, huh? Ouch. That hurt. That hurt a lot. That hurt quite a bit. I cannot tell a lie. We will retreat. Finally floated every turn, didn't get Star-Lord. Ah, that's just the cost of doing business, eh? That's just the cost of doing business. That's alright. Like I said, you just retreat for 1 every time you don't get Star-Lord on 4. And then you win. And then with enough games, you will eventually dominate your opponent. I am a temple player to a fault, yes. I do have to actively stop myself from playing cards on curve. And it's very funny because the other deck we're going to play today, you have to play cards on curve. It's the whole point of the deck. It's going to be a tale of 2 different decks, man. Type beat. The Bruceler. So deck started a Star-Lord deck floating all until turn 6. What he does, man, he floats. Call him the Floatler. Now, notably, we should have left.
I am Iron Man. Are ye worthy?
Does suck that we're going to be behind here, but what are you going to do? We draw like 2 cards there. We should probably run, but you know, what if we didn't though? We thought about this. Yeah, I mean, we should run, right? It'd be really stupid not to. Negative on 3, Jane Foster on 5. Still probably better. most of the time. There is no Quantum Realm left. Maybe we could find a win, but Quantum Realm really shuts off our potential options. Hey, we got some cute cards, man. I'm a cute card collector. That's for dang sure. Yeah, Foom is with Star-Lord, Foom's gonna be even better because it's much more consistent to get the energy to use him, I would say. Seems like 12 power on turn 6 is normal. Should trade Fin Fang Foom for Taskmaster. No, I don't think I should, but you certainly can. I don't think I should do that. Float! Float, Binks! Float! Float like your life depends on it. Yeah. Don't say no. Pissing me off, man. I am floating! You don't know how the game works. You don't know what float means. Stop being unhelpful. Float doesn't mean do nothing. Float means you have to float an energy. That's all that matters. You have to end a turn with unspent energy. It's all good. It's all good. You get credit because you're the only person who said float when I was trying to play the Bruce Banner earlier. Oh, that's not very good. Why does so much energy? 10 energy? Oh, yeah, because they gave me the extra, so I actually floated on turn 4, too. Oh, that's sick. Well, I think I have a better play than floating this turn. Wouldn't Abs Grand be better for another float turn? Yeah, but I get another trigger. I get a whole extra trigger this way. Isn't Odin Abs more energy? I don't know. It might be. I don't know.
Power must be controlled. How did they get so much energy? How did they do that? Am I crazy? Oh, they're Pixie. That's right. They played Pixie.
They played Fallen 1 on turn 4? Yeah, it was 5 power. It sucked. It freaking sucked, man. It freaking sucked. They played Pixie earlier, so it was probably like a 1-cost Foom or something.
Behold my creations.
It's insane how much you play this. Dude, it's sick. I agree. I guess we could play Kale to potentially make that happen more often, where we get where we float on the turn that we play Star-Lord, but that I'm already kind of going psycho mode with how hard I'm going into it. I don't. No, I didn't float. Stop talking, chat. It's pissing me off. Everyone, shut up. No Star-Lord, unfortunately. I also got to reset the game like a million times and figure out why Untapped isn't working again. Untapped has been really, really finicky recently. Chainsaw! Thanks so much, Chainsaw, for the 9 months.
This will be sure everybody's a Binks fan.
Thank you, thank you. Who's a good boy? Unfortunately, found ourselves quite far behind here, but that can all change if we get we don't. We don't is the thing. The thing is we don't.
This will be sure everybody's a Binks fan.
I really wish I had more energy, man. I really wish I had some more energy here. Don't have Surfer, it's not necessary. Try Jennifer Kale. Or Jessica Kale. Because then you could click her, you could play her. Well, no, that actually wouldn't work. Because you'd have to play her on 3 to float. Never mind. I don't know, just do whatever you want. Hey, yo! Polychromica. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Not only gifting those 5 subs to the community, which I very much so appreciate, but also activating Hype Train.
Hype Train.
Get your Kang Jams out. If you just got a gifted sub from Polychromica, do me a very good big favor.
Hype Train. Hype Train.
Please thank them directly in the chat. It would mean a lot to me.
It's a Hype Train. Subs. Hype Train. It's a hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your rhymes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Float. Float. Float.
Hype
Float.
train. Hype train.
Jabba the Jub Jub.
It's a hype.
Thank you so very much.
Give me those bits, give me your rhymes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Subs. Hype train.
Aaron might be a bot.
Hype train. It's a hype.
Aaron's a bot.
Hype.
No!
Give me those bits, give me your
The hell's wrong with you, Aaron?
level up, cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Hype train. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
No, we love Aaron. Aaron's chill. Aaron's chill. We stand Aaron in this chat.
Hype train, hype train, hype
Is there official choreography for the Hype Train song? There isn't. But you can always do your own and then post it in socials or somewhere. I don't know.
Hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train. It's a hype train. This, subs.
We'll be sure everybody's a big fan.
Subs. It's a hype train.
Yummy, 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 yummy,
We'll
yummy.
be sure everybody's a big fan.
Are you? Hey, yo, Ed Fontes with 5 more gifted. Thank you so very much, Ed Fontes. Give you a +2 on that one, Mike.tv. Mythweaver, thank you for the biddies. Sinestro, thank you for the biddies. Rhodey, thank you for the biddies. JD Hartley, thank you for the big old Kang Jam. And thank you again to Ad Fontes for the 5 community gifted subs. And not only that, but Rainbow Pit. 30 months. The legendary T3. Almost 2 years. 30 years total. 30 years total. 30 years total for, or 30 months total. 30 years total, man. That'd be crazy. You would have been subbed to me before, long before Twitch was a thing. That wouldn't make any sense, man. It wouldn't make any dang sense. You like the second subs? Thank you.
Hype train.
The first draft of it was a little rough
Hype train.
with the subs, but
Subs.
you've been subbed to Vink since Justin TV. Good poll, man.
It's a
Good poll.
hype train.
I did call Native Boomer yesterday because he called it.
Hype train.
I called Native Boomer because he called it Twitch.com.
Hype train. Subs. It's a
I thought that was kind of funny.
hype train.
Stop stealing my cards, man.
Subs. Hype train.
Fatal Omen! Oh my gosh, the gift sub train is going crazy. The community said Marvel Snap can't give us gift subs today. I know who can.
Train. Subs. It's a hype train.
Oh, he's a big boy. Chat, maybe I should retreat. Chat, maybe retreat. My opponent just stole 2 cards from my deck. Perchance? You should retreat perchance.
Hype train. It's a hype.
Yeah, we got gifties at home, man. We got gifties at home. Thank you all so much. I super appreciate the support. You got a gifted sub for Ad Fontes, Fatal Omen, or Polychromica. Please do me a huge favor and thank them specifically in chat by tagging them. It would mean a lot to me.
It's a hype train.
Stole Hammond and GM. The horror. Bubbo. The horror.
We'll be sure everybody's a big fan.
No! I wanted that. Dr. Batman. Thank you so much for the 17 months, Dr. Batman. New season hype. At tier 2, the few, the proud, the T2s. There's like ones of y'all. I think there's literally 2 of you that just keep subbing at tier 2. I don't know why you're doing it, but I'm not complaining.
Subs. It's a hype train.
So people want to feel a little more elevated than the tier 1, but don't want to go quite so far as the tier 3.
Hype train.
We'll go one more, man. The vibes are high. Vibes are high.
Hype train. Hype train. Hype train.
The heart
It's a hype
wants
train.
what it wants, and what it wants is a T2. Hell yeah, dude.
Subs. Hype train.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I wish it was 2.
It's a hype train. It's a hype.
See if this fixes
hype
it.
train.
Usually if you turn it off and turn it back on enough times in a row, it'll fix. Nutsmith, Arizona. Thank you so much, Nutsmith, Arizona.
It's a hype.
For the 24 months? Dude, we're going crazy, bro. We're going crazy. Thank you so much, Durant, for the Prime. Choo choo indeed. And Chocolate Rain with the 5 community gifted subs. Holy moly.
Hype train.
You just got a gifted sub. And you're like, holy crap, I'm subscribed. I can use awesome emotes. Please make sure to thank specifically the person who did that to you in the chat. It means a lot. Thank you so much, Chocolate Rain. Appreciate you. I want I want everyone to have the goose, man. Get to level 10, the emote is only the purple heart. That might mean you have all the rest of them. There's only a few level 10s, I think. But if you already have all the level 10s, then you'd get one from level 5, I think. I'm talking as if I know how it works. I really don't.
Hype train. Hype train. It's a hype train.
Chad, it's the freaking Korean sizer.
Hype train.
It's the Korean sizer, I'm afraid.
Hype train. It's a hype train. Bits. Subs. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
All right, chat. Do we play around? Do we play around Galactus, or do we play around? Alright, whatever. We'll play around Galactus. I hate getting Galactus. Ah, you son of a bitch.
Hype train. It's a hype train. Bits. Subs. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
One more time, the hype train song. It seems to be giving me some good luck here.
Hype train.
What if we just killed all their cards? That's probably good, right?
Hype train. It's a hype train. Subs. Hype train. It's a hype train. It's a hype train.
Damn. Well played. It's crazy, Zola, because you just lose if that misses.
Subs. It's a hype train.
But I can cover all 3. I can't. The Grandmaster would be a 50-50 either spot.
Subs. Hype train. It's a hype train.
Shang left with GM wins. This is also an on reveal.
Hype train. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
50-50. That's why I didn't do it. I didn't want to add some crazy stuff. I just didn't think that they were gonna do this crazy Zola play. If I'm being honest with you, I maybe should have thought about Zola a little bit more, but playing Zola left was crazy. GM the Foom. Chat, you're being results oriented. You're looking at the result of what my opponent did, and you're saying that my play should have been to block what they did. It's not how you should play the game. It'll make you worse. Would Psylocke be worth it to float turn 4 with Star-Lord? Ah, that is how it would work, and not Jessica. Because I was thinking Jessica Kale. But it would be Psylocke. Maybe. It's a bit niche. Just me or is Master Sun the best season pass card since Merlin? I mean, we'll see. Like, people... I imagine people are going to catch on to how strong this is, and people are going to start teching for it. So that, I mean, that makes it kind of hard. But until that happens, then probably, yeah, I guess. Everybody has said the play before. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying that what you're using as proof is the results of what happened. And that is bad form for trying to be good at this game, in my opinion. And maybe it's not in your opinion, and maybe that's fine. You know what I'm saying? World's your damn oyster. Chat, anyone get any good thing? I got all the level 6 emotes. Anyone get anything good? We got some balloons popping. We got some people in their bag. Some more balloons popping. Anyone get what they were looking for? Choo-choo. Thank you all for so much for the fantastic support there.
Are ye worthy?
See if they're bigger than me. They're not. So now we get 2 more? Because our Odin will trigger our other Odin?
Are ye worthy?
A lot of points, man. Pretty good. Now, unfortunately, they're probably just going to Foomler us left. Does my Foom beat their Foom? I don't know, man. I'm just going to kill both their cards here, I guess. And then maybe, like, play these 2 cards right. Or whatever. It sounds like, sounds like a plan. we do have 25 energy. And I tell you what, we use it all. I should probably play this, this dang old Red Hulk or whatever, huh? I pop this. Let's say I pop the smallest one. They go down to 25. We could probably get away with not playing you. But why, though? Why would we do that? Let's just play both. And then we'll play you and you. And you can hang out over there.
Power must be controlled.
Power must be controlled, by the way.
Power must be controlled.
I say again, power must be controlled.
Power must be controlled.
They now tell me that power must be controlled. You're a cheater for that one, for the record. And they beat 73? Dear God. If that's Absman, we lose. Oh, thank God. Oh, man. If that was Absman, we'd lose. Yeah, we already killed Abzan. They already had Abzan. This game is so stupid, man. What the hell, dude? This game makes no sense. I played 2 Shang-Chis, and then on top of playing 2 Shang-Chis, I also played 52 power from hand. 2 Shang-Chi's and 52 power from hand final turn. No big deal. Pretty good, yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good, I tell you. All right, chat, we're going to get 3-minute ad break. And then we come back, we're going to do our first giveaway. We're going to be giving away 5 season pass codes. When we come back from the ad, I will give you the word that you have to type in a chat. If you're on YouTube chat currently, you have to jump over to Twitch chat. It will not work on YouTube. I'm going to say this one more time very clearly. If you are on YouTube chat and you type in the giveaway, you will not enter yourself for the giveaway. You have to go over to Twitch and enter on Twitch. Okay. We're going to run 3 minutes ads. If you don't want to see ads, you can pay $6. You can check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. One more really big shout out to everyone who just gifted a bunch of subs. Polychromica for the 5, Ad Fontes for the 5, Fatal Omen for the 5, as well as Chocolate Rain for the 5. And thank you for the T3 subs, Chocolate Rain and Rainbow Pit. The tier 2 from Dr. Batman, subs from Duran, from Nuts, and from Jabba the Jub Jub. Thank you all so much for supporting that hype train. It really means a lot. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Yeah, I forgot how to do giveaways, bro. I'll figure this out. How do I do giveaways? I thought I used Stream Elements before, but I can't find it here. Do I use maybe Streamlabs? Do I use Streamlabs for that? That sounds like something I might do giveaways on. Is it through Nightbot? You might be right. Giveaways. Yo, you're so smart. Who can participate in the giveaway? Everyone can participate in the giveaway. Point. Oops. Oops. Thank you, person who said it was Nightbot. It is Nightbot, and I appreciate you for that. Yo, holy moly. Yo, some YouTubian gifters. DFresh10, thank you so much, DFresh10, for the 10 community gifted memberships. I appreciate y'all. You guys can do some fun emotes, such as Big Cup. I think Big Cup is my favorite of the YouTube emotes. That one's a YouTube exclusive. You know, they don't get that over on Twitch. They don't get to use Big Cup. This is also the originator of Pink Hand Waving, which is now a Twitch emote for when Echo comes down. Boom, boom, boom. He's lying, chat? You guys don't have Big Cup. That's cup with straw, you fool. You absolute fool. Looks nothing like Big Cup. It's 10 o'clock. I shouldn't be finishing this Coke Zero, but I have a half-drink Coke Zero in front of me, so I'm simply going to finish it. I probably shouldn't, though. All right, people are okay. We got a couple more seconds left. Then we're going to start the giveaway. Thank you again, DFresh10, for the gifted memberships. That really means a lot. I super appreciate that. You've been making an effort to stop drinking caffeine before noon. Why I gotta say that to the guy who just was feeling guilty about drinking caffeine at 10 p.m. Why you gotta make me feel terrible, man? I'm just kidding. How do you participate? That's a great question, Rainbow Pit. Use exclamation point Binks is handsome. Use exclamation point Binks is handsome in chat. You will join into the giveaway. Notably, once again, this does not work on YouTube chat. So if you're typing it in YouTube chat, you were just typing it for fun. Exclamation point big cup. Ooh, we got some first time chatters in the house. Let's go. All right, people, they yearn for the giveaways. They yearn for it. All right, we'll give it a couple more minutes because we are going to do 5 polls. I believe we can just keep polling from the same pool. So I'll give y'all a couple more minutes to jump in. Do not spam it. Once you type it in once, it will work. There are currently 70 people entered. Did you get extra points if you say Binks is gorgeous? If by extra points you mean you will not be entered into the giveaway, then yes. But if you did not mean that, then no. Binks is hella fresh. We're not sponsoring today's stream. All right, there's currently 77 entrants in. There's 286 of you. I'd recommend jumping in and typing exclamation point Binks is handsome. If you'd like to get in on the polls. Very close, Drodominus Prime. Very close. I would take another swing at that if I were you. There you go. Look at that. Rainbow Pit. How rude. You're on the phone. I was literally helping you. I literally noticed that you spelled it wrong. I know that you're around and you're chill. So I told you that you did it wrong so you could do it right. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'll just let you friggin' mess it up next time, dude. Wait, where's my button? Where's my button?
Okay. Let's kill him. Let's kill this guy. Let's beat him to death with hammers.
All right. Let us choose a winner. The first winner. Clever name or something. Hello, a clever name or something. Hello. I will whisper you right now. Wait, I needed to type something out. Shit, I was supposed to type something out. 'Cause I need to tell you. How do I freaking whisper you, man? Sorry, give me a second here. I need to tell you, you have to make sure that before you enter this into, how come I can't whisper you directly from clicking your name? That's crazy. I bet they changed that. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, here we go. All right, someone else whispered me, which is not something that you should do. Okay, if you're going to do this here, I'm going to type this out on you. Make sure you freaking open Marvel Snap and have the new season load before using this code, you piece. Okay, cool. Look at that. Man, maybe I should use mods for stuff like this in the future. Is that what other streamers do? Probably. Okay, and then I will send you one right meow. Give me a hot second here. Okay, here is your code. Sick. Okay, enjoy a clever name or something. We are now pulling the next name. The next name is Sloan Shack. Sloan Shack, please. Tell me that you are here so I can acknowledge that you are here. You have received it and you are ready and willing to accept a Twitch whisper. Wonderful. Sloan Shack.
Excuse me. We still got a T3 sub.
Hey,
A
yo!
legendary T3 sub.
So I will see who that is in a second. Sloan Shack, you've received your code. Everyone who receives a code, please acknowledge in the whisper and respond and say, hello, I received my code. That would help me out a lot. All right, next winner, we have DCTPS. DCTPS. Please acknowledge that you are here. Hello, you are here. Wonderful. Fantastic. Key number 3 in your inbox. Please respond to the whisper to acknowledge that you have gotten the key. Fourth winner, we have 2 left. Lando Martian. Lando Martian, are you here? Are you able? Are you available? You are here. Wonderful, Lando Martian. That is fantastic. Code number 4 is in your inbox. Please acknowledge that you have received it when you do. Last but not least, we have Jordanimus Prime. Jordanimus Prime, I need you to do something first. I need you to apologize for telling me to chill. That is the first thing I need you to do. And then I need you to graciously thank me for trying to make sure that you got it correct. I apologize profusely. And go on. I owe you for saving me. All right, we'll take it. Thank you so much, Jordanimus Prime. Appreciate you. Thank you, Lando Martian, for your reply. Jordanimus Prime, I'm sending you your code now. Please acknowledge that you've received the Twitch Whisper with the code when you get it. Alrighty then. Would you look at that? We freaking did a giveaway. Look at that. Good for us. All right. Giveaway over. Thank you all so much for participating. Thank you for the reception. DCTPS, I'm still waiting for you to tell me that you have received the code. Can you please check your Twitch whispers and then acknowledge once you have received it? Thank you all so much for participating in the giveaway. There will be another giveaway in 45 minutes. So make sure to stick around. Yo, what up, Brady? Hey, Brady's in here throwing codes around, man. Someone's fastest fingers over there in chat. What up, Brady? Oh, no, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate it. I also just saw that you you got back to me. I'll check that tomorrow morning. Honifer. Honifer is very good at this video game. Honifer is very good at this. You're here making up for Nori? It's all good. I know y'all are busy, man. I've also been around enough to know that squeaky wheel gets the grease, you know? It is very funny that Jordanimus won. I agree with you. That was The world's funny sometimes. I for the record, I should have left because I didn't know if I had this, but now I do, which is good. We will play Bruce Banner on the Ricky. I really, really hope that we get activation here. Ooh, man, an activation would have really hit here. So if they have a way to counter this, we might be in some trouble. But I think we have to do it. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh shit, we're getting milled, chat. We're getting milled. There's no way that we can win. Fortunately, there's no way for us to win the game because we have been milled. Our opponent milled a card from us. I think we just go with the Odin. I don't think we have to be too weird and wild about it. The Odin just kind of hits. Dragon of the Moon. Man, I would be really worried about that Negasonic if you hadn't given me two free tutus to play. But I tell you what, that makes it a lot easier if we need to get through. Win, though? That is a good question. We're gonna have Ronin somewhere. Where are they likely to play Ronin? Quite sure. They don't have any extra energy, right? Oh, they have a lot of extra energy. That's right. They have an abundance of it, as a matter of fact. Maybe we run? Maybe? I don't know, let's try this. Who cares?
Power must be controlled.
Ouch. Is a full Ronin 18? Oh, we're out of cards? You fool! You took all my cards! How are you supposed to Maximus my hand if you've stolen all of my cards already? You fool. You just got 2 Series 5 cards in the pass that I got you? That's streamer luck personified, baby. That's streamer luck personified right there. I don't get mill, dude. I don't understand why people think milling does anything. I literally will never get it. I'll never understand. People will keep playing mill. People will keep complaining that mill is a annoying archetype to go against. Doesn't make any damn sense, man. Doesn't make any damn sense. You've reached the coupon redemption limit. More you know, man. We do get a float on the Star-Lord turn. That's kind of nice. Millers always steal your winning cards. They sure don't. They probably steal them the same amount as everyone else. Harvest Moon. Alright, more codes to try. Any code enjoyers? Yes! The Bruceler! The Bruceler's here. He's ready to party. You're assuming things over there. Dude, why doesn't the goddamn tracker tell me the cards, man? I would appreciate that greatly. Probably should be snapping at some point.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
You fool. You absolute fool. You're not winning the lane, man. How are you supposed to get Star-Lord activated if you're not winning the lane? I do gotta get a lot of juice going this turn, I will say. Maybe a little cheeky Foomler here. Because we're not gonna be able to play very many cards next turn. We kind of got to make the most use out of this turn as we can. Yo, thank you, Brady. Appreciate it. Sucker. You're like Grandmaster? You're Grandmaster or something, man. Oh, you're not even close to winning the lane. Never mind. Not something to worry about, I'm afraid.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
It's probably just this, right? Maybe they win. I don't know. They have a lot of work to do. Look at how big, look at how big all my lanes are. Pop goes the weasel, I'm afraid.
Must be controlled.
Fine. Fine by me, brother. They did win right. They did indeed win right. Many people are saying that's kind of like the winning the game of the everyman, you know? How do you beat this deck, by the way? I feel like you have to run, like, a bunch of annoying counters. I feel like you have to, like, have Cosmo in every deck forever now.
Behold my creations.
I guess you just stuff Cosmo in every deck. Because it's kind of a 50-50. They're always going to play it on the sides for Grandmaster. There's definitely not almost no counter. There's many counters to this. There's actually an abundance of counters, to be honest. Just are people going to actually play them is always the question. .28 power in turn 3, not too shabby. Suji deck? Suji is interesting. Suji would help. Suji would help for sure. We could go Jim Hammond and the Human Torch. We could do Grandmaster Odin if we wanted, but I feel like we'd be overcommitting to that lane, and then we're kind of like fighting for a lot of lanes. They still need, like, 14 is a lot of power, for the record. And then we're still floating this turn, so we'll get +4. We'll have 10 next turn, so we can do like Shang Hulk or something of that manner. So if we're planning on doing that, we might want to put Jim Hammond right. Maybe like play around. I don't know. This doesn't really play around Foom. If they're playing Foom, that's like all they're playing, so we're fine, actually. Yeah, dude, it's very funny. So server first steps is great in this deck, though. I asked the question literally yesterday, why do people play this? And I found the answer today.
Are ye worthy?
Kind of crazy how that works out. Alrighty then. So they got what? +8? They're going to be at 14. And they can Foom us middle. Foom middle is really tough to deal with. Foom middle is really hard to deal with. I think we go as hard as possible left and just hope they can't win right and middle. Because I feel like it would be hard to win right and middle. And maybe they can't. Maybe they can, though. I don't know. Start or replace Fallen One? I don't know. The decks function differently, kind of. Star-Lord's more consistent, though, because you only need one card. Whereas Fallen One, you need Fallen One with either Shuri or Symbiote.
Power must be controlled.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think we're going to Foom Zolid. Wow. Getting Galactus, I'm afraid. Sometimes Galactus binks. Well played. Also, you're giving me some really mean ideas. You're giving me some really mean ideas with that deck. Some real evil ideas are cooking up in the head. I feel like Fallen One might be better for that style of deck, though. Because it seems hard to get enough to play, like... I guess big card fastball special Galactus is 11. Usually. If it's Man Spider. Is this theirs? Oh, that's theirs. I give them a Shang or a Star-Lord. Okay, so they might have Shang as something that we're gonna have to remember. Don't turn to the dark side. Always has been. Always has been, I'm afraid. Always have been on the dark side. Don't float, dude. Float. If we get Invisible Woman First Steps or Absman, we should be okay. Kind of want like both. Or either was fine. Just the Dream Dimension... Dream Dimension makes things a little finicky. A little bit finicky. We'll at least have the Grandmaster in something. Like, still usually pretty good. Dream Dimension hurts them as well. Are we snapping this? They could run Cosmo. Okay, we'll let them snap it. That's fine. Easy decision, I suppose. I'm gonna guess they're gonna chord this, if I had to guess. Yeah. Banjo-Kazooie sound. Stole my Jim Hammond, you son of a gun. Why would you do that? Gorgeous. Exactly what we were looking for. Perfect. So now we're floating. We'll have 4 floats. So we'll have +8 next turn. We'll be at... ...14. So we can like Foom Red Hulk or something like that. And we're actually going to be behind, which is good. Man, wouldn't that suck if that happened to you? Just go Foom left. I did, yeah, literally yesterday. Actually, technically, probably this morning. I think it came out at like 1 o'clock. Because the first version of the first version of it didn't work. Why did I think I had priority? I don't know what is wrong with me. I don't know why I thought that would work. I was literally talking about how I didn't have priority and that was good. You beat it by bricking at straws, Master Mold plus Grandmaster. I don't think Master Mold plus Grandmaster is a very good disruption tool, personally. I would think that Iceman probably does just like better than that. Blackwood is interesting, but this deck is pretty darn consistent. You just need a single card by turn 4. It's like Wiccan, except without all the work. It's like Wiccan without having to like put shitty cards like Domino and Quicksilver in your deck. Yeah, no bake Wiccan. I like that. It is pretty crazy to think that there's Wiccan power creep. Yes, I agree with that. It is a crazy sounding thing for sure. If we get the Bruce Banner 1 and 3 here, then we will actually be able to float with our dude, literally the deck lists just still aren't working. I'm just gonna have to keep turning it off and turning it back on. What did you just pop? Just pop Deadpool? Doesn't seem very good. Classic Carl. Been saying this. It was Headpool. Thank you. The hell, man? You ruined my play. My play's slightly worse now, you punk. This is actually just better. I like floating. So this gets us +5 power next turn as opposed to +6. If we go to play Grandmaster into Odin middle, we'd be getting +6 power because this would be 3 and the other one would be 3. This one's 4, but then we're also getting Starbrand Crater. And we get an extra float for Bruce. I kind of like this. And it gives me options to, like, I don't know, play multiple Shang-Chi's or something. I don't really know. Or Venom, you're mine, so on and so forth. Jeez. Carl! Carl used to always do the miss minute emotes on me. Until I beat him like twice in a row and then I'd miss minutes to him at the end of the games and now he's never done it again. Real weird what happens when the mirror gets turned on yourself, eh? Real weird. Real interesting. No cards are revealed. Seth, you can reveal no cards. You're not even allowed. You're not allowed to reveal cards. You're not allowed. Poor Carl. Don't say poor Carl. Carl's had his chances. When he BMs, it's like, oh, no, that's just Carl. Don't worry about that guy. That is, like, pretty accurate. I'm not going to lie. Get her snapping against the bot. I'm pretty sure it's a bot. I literally, whenever I see Daredevil, I just blanket assume it's a bot immediately.
Wind, aid my hand.
Is that an Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference? A man of culture, I see. Shit, dude. Seth's gonna know what I'm gonna do, man. Chat, what am I gonna do, man? Seth's gonna know. He's gonna freaking know, chat. Seth's gonna know everything, man. We're literally not gonna be able to play this, so I think we just play it right. Thinking of putting Star-Lord Mr. Negative? Nah. Just play Mr. Negative instead. There is an argument that this is just like doing the same thing that Mr. Negative does, but slightly worse. Great Juggernaut, Carl. Or Seth. Whatever the hell your name is. I get right? I cannot. I'm unable to get right, I'm afraid. Bye, Seth.
Victory.
Seth did know exactly where to place the jug, on the location that it moves your cards anyway. I guess if you're gonna play it, you should play it there. Daredevil value.
My creations.
Proper use of Daredevil displayed by our opponent. Indeed. I'm gonna play it middle, man. I'm gonna play the Bruce middle. I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. Maybe not. It is a mirror. Maybe it's not a mirror. Might just play like Absman. Absman and chill, perchance. Also, have no luck to get season pass for streams. I mean, there's almost 100 people and we rolled 5, so kind of like you're just rolling a D20, hoping that you get a 20, you know? Doesn't happen all the time. I feel like that's a bad play. I also feel like I should have snapped long ago. I don't even know what this is going to do, but I simply have to do it. I simply have to. I would be a maniac if I didn't do this. I would be an absolute, it would not be worth your time to be watching me if I didn't do this play. Let's be honest with ourselves. We probably don't even get to see it. It's probably going to fast forward, but I just have to see what happens. Gonna snap? Yeah, probably. I probably shouldn't, actually. I kind of wanted to see it. I probably shouldn't have snapped. Don't ban Polychromica. Just kidding. Don't do that. It is the correct play, but it's not the content play, unfortunately. Because if they retreat, then I'm going to be sad. Yes!
Are ye worthy?
I think the fast forward's going to hit right now, if I had to guess.
Worthy. Are ye worthy?
Hey, look at that. Yeah, how much energy do you think we have? $41? That'd be sick if you were right. Ah, close. Unfortunately, we don't have that much power to play behind it. I sure wish that we did. We have an Odin. We do have that. We have to go biggest cards right. I think we just have to hope that this is enough, right? And we just play all this shit left as a joke. It doesn't. Oh, we might lose. I'm not leaving. Make sure you float. Thank you. Good calls. Probably shouldn't play the Jim Hammond, but who cares? I don't know, man.
We are the future.
Tiny Foom. Your Foom does nothing. Not close, I'm afraid. Not even fucking close.
Victory.
Not close, I'm afraid. Not even freaking close, man. Yeah, -1 on the Foom. Look at that. It was all calculated. If I wouldn't have played the legitimately, if I wouldn't have played the Jim Hammond, I might have lost. This is the most genius play you've ever seen. Because if I would have just had Absorbing Man and Shang-Chi in the bottom, then this would have been two bigger, and then we would have tied here. We still would have won, but we almost wouldn't have won. Smart and talented. Very true. This card's ridiculous, dude. We didn't even get to play the Foomler that turn.
My creations.
Those moments where Sunspot would have been crazy? Yeah, that's true. I mean, Jim Hammond would have been just as crazy. Jim Hammond would have been just as crazy if we had played him. So, I'm not worried about that. Jim Hammond would have been bigger. Even like 50. Maybe put all my power right. Because I didn't have that much to win left, I didn't think. And I knew that the right was Foom proof because of the Bruceler. Float. Two stupid season passes in a row, SD on a roll. I am not jealous of your friends. Are up against any good counter decks yet? Jay Walla was obviously trying to target this deck, and it just didn't matter. We got a pretty insane roll. What are you doing over here? You're freaking me out. Might have all left? Because it would have lost to what they played, I guess. Is like the simple answer? I don't know. I feel like I get more people questioning my plays when I win than if I lose, which doesn't make any sense to me, but you just kind of have to accept it after a point. You just play all the stones? Bro just played all the stones. Well, I have a Hulk. Joke's on you. No! We didn't get our card that we needed. We needed a card and we didn't get the card, bro. Oh, shit, dude. What do we do? We just fucking lose is the thing. I guess we play it right and then hope to draw it or whatever.
Power
Stop it! Stop! You're so mean! I don't have any cards anymore. Fuck you, man. You're a dick, Infinity J. To think I looked up to you. To think I looked up to you, Infinity J. I dare you not to play right, for the record. I dare you, Infinity J, to not play right. I should leave. I should leave. I should leave. But if this goes off, we should be able to win. I'm staying. I need to beat Infinite Shave. Yes! You're about to learn today, buddy. That's why you don't count out. That's why you don't. No one sings something. I don't remember what it is. Boom, Shang, you're dead. Boom, Shang, you're dead. Okay, so that's part 1. Wait, maybe it's not. If we Odin right, it is plus 19 power. That's a lot of power. We can't Shang Foom Odin. We can Shang Hulk Odin. I feel like they're playing Super Thanos here, right? This beats Super Thanos. Can't Shang Thanos? I'm not trying to Shang Thanos. I'm trying to Shang this. So we'll lose to Super Thanos middle. Remember when all those people told me to retreat? What a world we would live in. What a world we would live in if you had to watch those people play. No, luckily you get to watch Binks, who sits there, plays nothing for 4 turns, and then obliterates my opponent on the final turn. That is what you're watching. You're welcome. Infinity J. Son of a gun. This game is dumb as shit and I love it. Bro, same. Bro, same, dude. Same, though. Same, though. That was a great play and a great win, but is there a reason you didn't do this other play that also won? Vibes, man. How do you feel about this deck if Fin Fang Foom didn't exist? I mean, I think it's just crazy. I don't know. I didn't really think about how crazy it would be to repeat the on-reveal, but it's simply broken. I think it would still be good. It'd be worse, but I'm pretty sure it would still be damn good. Yeah, it just kind of hangs out and does nothing and then wins. I haven't gotten to play around with this card yet. This card seems cool. Fair and balanced, by the way. Opponent can just Hellion their freaking move deck, and I'm just out here doing nothing. Should be fine, though. We should actually snap. Magnusing Human Torch? I get maybe, I don't know. That sounds terrible. Card allows you to pass 3 turns and win on turn 4, 5, and 6. Sometimes, as long as they don't play Cosmo. Why would you put 5 cost down reveals in your deck? They could not be clearer. They could not be clearer with this guy's text. It's bolded. They bolded it for you, brother. Like how I call him Magnus every time? Ah! You son of a gun! Stop it! Stop Galactusing me. Oh, pissing me right off, man. Dang it. Son of a bitch, dude. Galactus is a decent counter to this deck sometimes. Hard players don't read. That do be true quite often. Yeah, you can sometimes Galactus Binks. That was so unexpected. I wouldn't have thought in a million years Galactus was coming down. What is that card about? Is that card not called Magnus? What is that card called? Magus? Magus? Is it like Magus? Alright, well, Magnus it is, unfortunately. It's not my fault. It's not my fault they named it wrong. Magus? It's friggin' Magnus, dude. It's the most obvious Magnus I've ever seen in my whole life, dude. Maggots without the T? That's a shit name, dude. I'm gonna call him Magnus. And honestly, you should thank me for it. If I'm being so honest with you, I think that I should be thanked for this thing. I'm not gonna lie, I literally just I am dyslexic. So that is where some of it comes from. Magento is not where that comes from, but some of them is because I am dyslexic. I legitimately just thought it said Magnus forever. I just recorded a whole video yesterday. I probably said Magnus 8 times. I've said Magnus every time. I literally was confused when someone said, why are you calling it Magnus? It's just going to be Magnus from now on. No! I'm supposed to float. Fuck you, chat. Stop talking to me. Freaking losing me games and shit. Mango, that's literally ableist. Usually I make a joke about that. You're literally being ableist. Do you think Magento should get a whole buff if Hulk got a buff? No, I think Magento's fine as is. I don't see any reason to need to buff the card, personally. Awesome! Dude, it's freaking Smalls, bro. It's freaking Smalls, dude. Well, we're off our A game plan, unfortunately, so I guess we'll just play big card left. I don't know what they're trying to do with this, but I'm just going to kill it. And then, I don't know, figure the rest out later, I guess.
Power
Maybe it's Absman? Absman would make sense, I guess. Oh. That was a terrible play, man. Why would you do that? What else could they, like, do here? I would be scared of anything. Like, maybe Galactus Right, I guess?
Victory.
Yeah, 5-1, not great value, unfortunately. 5-1 is not very good value. Usually want a few more points from your 5-drop than that. Against awesome Andy. Awesome! Andy. So true. All right, chat. We're coming up to our next giveaway. It'll be going on. I'll run ads in a few minutes here, and then once the ad break comes back, we'll jump in. Once again, if you're watching on YouTube, you do have to jump over to Twitch. There is a pinned comment with the link, as well as in the description. DCTPS, thank you for your acknowledgement. I appreciate it. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. Did I get the Vincenzo Enchantress? Probably not. Penelope! Any deck that's running Penelope Parker is probably, like, annoyed that squirrels are here, so we're gonna snap. You sure Youtubians can't survive on this site with its little cups? It's a $20 bundle with 3,200 credit. Neat. Neato. I am not in need of getting another bundle, maybe indefinitely. I don't know. With all, like, the packs and stuff that they've put out recently. It's kind of been suffering from success a little bit, it almost feels like. They're kind of in, like, a really weird spot. Thank you for the spider. For the strong squirrel. Okay, I gotta make a read here. They're just... Do they have extra energy? They do. They're just gonna play Enchantress middle. That's what they do every time. Or, they're just gonna play Galactus middle. They do it every time. So if that's the case... Then what we should do is... this. My word. I was certain. I was certain, as a matter of fact. I was certain, I tells yous. We could make a funny play. I was gonna say we should, like, float Bruce and then have Bruce win. I think it would be very funny. All right, I'm going to play around them moving the squirrel middle and hope that this wins. They don't move the squirrel middle. Well played. I've been bamboozled from square one. From square one of this game, I was bamboozled. I cannot tell a lie. I played Moogs. You got me. Moogs can now use the psychic damage that I am always terrified they're going to Galactus me. Dude, my Galactus powers have been destroyed today. Am I missing something? Did I lose my powers? What happened? Season Pass giveaway is not only for subscribers. However, the ad-free experience is only for subscribers. And if you don't want to see the ads, you can pay $6. You can check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. We are going to be running another 5 Season Pass giveaway right after this ad break. So make sure you pop over to chat and get your follows in. And then we'll jump in and do the giveaway once we're back from the ads. I'll see you in 3 minutes. I'll be back. Chair stream's better than Bink stream. I know who I'm skipping if they get picked in the giveaway. Alrighty then. Start getting this bad boy a cooking. All right, a few more seconds while people zoom on in. Need good luck vibes, chat. First time in 2 years. You haven't been able to afford the season pass. Well, I hope you get it. Not Adrian. Thank you so much for the Primarino. Super appreciate that. Uncle Johnny.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
I missed so many subs. I really apologize. I missed, oh my gosh, I missed Super Chickens T3. I remember that was during the last thing. Super Chicken, if you're still here, I very much apologize. Thank you so much for the T3. Really means a lot. 2 years of the T3 gang. Let's go. Ilk Train. I like Train, like the band. Thank you so much for the Prime as well. Binks is handsome. This is true. Yeah, cheers, Super Chicken. I appreciate it. I'm guessing you heard because I was doing the giveaway thing and I was like, I will see who that is in a second. And then what do you know? I forgot. Just 45 seconds after that, but I super appreciate it. It's nice getting to see you every week the last month. I like Train, maybe the band, maybe just Trains in general. I also like Trains. Thank you so much. Uncle Jonesy, thank you. Not Adrian, thank you. Full Metal Zell. Thank you very much. All right, let's get the giveaway going. The new password is Bing. Oh, wait, that one's too long. Oh, wait, no, it works. Okay, the new password is ! Binks is awesome like Andy. And copy and paste is usually the easiest way. Polychromica, number 1. Zenit, the number 2 spot. Get on in. We'll open this up for a few minutes. We are giving away 5 season passes. Make sure that you have access to Twitch Whispers, because that is where I'm going to be sending you the code. Also, I will send you something when I send you the code to remind you of this. But please make sure, before you put the code into the Marvel Snap website, you have opened Marvel Snap and had the new season generate into the game. Have your rank change. All those things. Click the stuff. Make sure it's open. Make sure you've done it. We have 96 entries. We're about to crack 100. That's more than last time. Very exciting. Very exciting indeed. I like it indeed. All right, over 100 entries. We'll keep it open for about 30 more seconds as people go in. Once again, ! Binks is awesome like Andy. Please do not spam. You just need to do it once. Twitch Whispers, correct. There's a whisper function on Twitch with which I will send you your code. You can see it in the top of your Twitch app or at the top of your web browser. Binks Shoey. Man, I forgot I did so many damn shoeies. I think I still have the shoe down here. Look at that. Still got the shoe here. Terrible shoey shoe. I didn't wash it, but I did soak it in water. Which is, that's basically what washing is, more or less, right? All right, let's pull some winners. Get in now if you want the last one. All right, first winner, we have Jonas and Cream. Jonas and Cream, please type in chat so I know that you're here and available. Let's go. All right, Jonas, I'm sending you a Twitch Whisper. With the code, please, after you receive said code, acknowledge that you have received it in chat or in the Whisper. Be very helpful for myself.
This is what we do. Everybody's a Binks fan.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you for the sub. I will try and remember to thank you once I'm done doing these, but I want to get these done while they're right in front of me. Otherwise, I will get lost in my mind, lost in the crater of my mind. All right, we'll pull the next one here. Once again, Jonas and Cream. Okay, thank you for responding here. That works. Mango. Winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner, Mango. Thank you as always for being so active in the Discord and in chat. Even though I'm mean to you sometimes, I'm only mean to people who I think are cool. Just always remember that. Send that over your way and get the next one sent over. All right, that's 2. We got 3 left. See what the next one is. Senor Reg, the person who was literally here before I started streaming. Within probably 15 seconds of me hitting stream start, they typed in chat, "Are you streaming today?" And then 30 seconds later typed, oh, as I appeared in front of them. So they're the whole reason I'm here. They summoned me today. Thank you so much for your support, Senior Reg. Happy to get you a season pass here. Thank you. And Mango, please just acknowledge in the whisper that you got it. I would appreciate it. Jonas already acknowledged. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mango. Wait, we have 2 left. We still have 2 left. We still have 2 left. We still have 2 left after this. We still have 2 left after this. 2 more left. 2 more left. There you go, Senior Reg. Please ping me in the whisper after you've gotten it and received it. And thank you, Jonas and Cream, for acknowledging here as well. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Last 2 winners here. Let's see it. Let's see it. TDK 718. Is this not... Did you already win a pass? No, that was someone else with different numbers. That was, of course, that was not TDK. TDK, can you please acknowledge that you're here in chat? That wasn't TDK. That was, of course, DCTPS. Pretty easy to get those mixed up. Something, Bear Christmas Lurk. Sure, that works. That works. No worries. I'm going to send you this via Whisper. So make sure that you receive the code. And this is the last one, chat. Can I get some Kang Jams in the chat for good luck? Kang Jams in the chat for good luck, please. All right, drum roll. Let's see our final winner here today. We have... He's quiet. That's how you spell quiet. He's Hewitt. Hesquit. 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 Something like that. All right. Hesquit is here. Thank you all so much for being here for the giveaway. Hope you stick around. We got some more awesome Marvel snacks. Marvel snacks? Marvel Snap gameplay I had for you. We're going to try out some Moon Dragon. Not to be confused with Dragon of the Moon, of course. Okay, thank you for the acknowledges. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone enjoy your codes. Thank you all so much for being here for the giveaways. I will probably try and start doing this monthly. So they're going to try and start giving out codes earlier in the month. I will try and be here and try and do giveaways every month at the start of the season. Make sure to hit the follow button and stick around. We got some fun gameplay ahead of you. All right, that deck was fun. Let's try some Moon Dragon. Let's talk about this Moon Dragon deck. Dragon of the Moon Dragon. Moon Dragon of the Moon Dragon. So true.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
So with Moon Dragon, you want to play 1 card per turn, and you want to spend all your energy. Those are the 2 things you're supposed to do. Star Wars absolute bullshit? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's a lot crazier than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if I gave that card enough credit. I really didn't think about how nuts it would be to re-trigger the thing over and over again. So you want to play 1 card per turn. We have 2 2-drops, 2 3-drops, 2 4-drops, 2 5-drops, 3 6-drops. That gives us a little bit of wiggle room with Blink. Make sure that we're getting a nice big old target. I said only 2 3-drops, even though Makari's there, because Makari's not... I guess it's kind of a 3-drop, but it's also just kind of a card. As far as the cards I picked, I kind of just tried to pick, like, the singularly most strong card in each class. So on 2, of course, you have Moon Dragon. That's what the deck's built around. And then Sam Captain America, because we're pretty much only going to play it on 2 most games. It ends up being 7, which is a lot. No Dune 2099? Yeah, I don't think it would be that good. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't think, like, getting Dune 2099 would be that strong if you're getting it on turn 4. and you're not really doing anything else, like just in a Doom, just seems iffy. So then in the 3-drop slot, we have Speed, which is pretty much going to be a 3-8 every single game. And we have Spider-Punk, which is going to be a 3-7 every game. In the 4-drop slot, we have 2 weird choices. We have Shuri and Jubilee. The reason we have both Shuri and Jubilee, Jubilee is just great because we have pretty big cards in our deck, but they also both work fantastically with Blink. We can play Shuri and then Blink it. Get a 16 power Blink and a 5 or a 6 cost, pretty much soloing a lane most of the time. And then Jubilee into Blink is a classic, very, very powerful combo. We can also go Shuri into Vision and then have an 18 power Vision. We can move around. And then I'm not sure about the 6 drops. Maybe one should be, maybe Magento or Giganto should be Galactus first steps now that I'm thinking about this. I think Red Hulk's really good right now because everyone's playing the Star-Lord deck. Dune 2099 just sounds like a 418. No, he doesn't. Sounds like a 4-6 to me. If I play Dune 2099 and Doom, then it's pretty good. But then if you don't draw one of them, then it just kind of sucks. Yeah, one of these should be Galactus First Steps for sure. I'm not sold on this card either. But I was looking through the 6 drops. I didn't really know what would be best. Like Giganto is just really nice when it comes out. It's pretty big. I think we're actually going to keep the Giganto because I kind of like having just a massive card that could come out. We'll swap out Magento for Galactus First Steps, though. I think it's just correct. No 1 cost? Correct. No 1 cost. Correctamundo. Because Moondragon doesn't really care about playing a 1-drop on 1. And, like, we could play Quicksilver, then that ruins the consistency of the deck, and it's bad. Or we could, you know, just put a 1-drop in there, but then if we don't draw it on exactly turn 1, which only happens 1 out of 3 games, then it's just a card that we don't play. So, yeah, we cut the 1-drops. Show. Doom on curve would be 415. No, it wouldn't. If you play Doom and then another 5-drop and then another 6-drop, you get 2 1-power Doom bots and a 4-8 Doom 2099. That unfortunately is not 15 power. Close though. Only like 5 off. Ah, 3 from the turn you play Doom. Okay, no, I'm wrong then. It is a 415. I apologize. I was incorrect, and I am sorry for being incorrect and saying that you were incorrect so proudly. I apologize. New card first game? Yeah, man, that's a rarity. That's a rarity for sure. You're playing this Hella deck and you think that you're I mean, I guess they could win with they could win, I suppose. Please don't go left, Makari. That would be very annoying. Who are you and what have I done with Binks? What? What did I do? What about Superior Spider-Man for Spider-Punk? No, I think you were misunderstanding how the deck works. You have to play a card and spend all of your energy. If you play Superior Spider-Man, you now are above the mana curve and then you can't fulfill it on the final turn. Which you could build a deck like that, but that's not how this deck is constructed. Thank you for not going left. Pretty good, right? When you just play like a single card on curve. Now, obviously, we've got Sinister London, which makes this deck pretty formidable, but I think we're doing pretty good here. Jubilee? I'm gonna run out of space, man. You're gonna run me right out of space, brother. I can't even fulfill it on the final turn. It's impossible. Sexy vision. Pretty cool. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm gonna die to Fooms. I feel like I'm gonna get Foomed here. Death by Foom. Like, if it's Foom left and it lands middle, it'd be 24, 27. It would go here, and then it would get to 39. 43. They'd be at 50. I mean, we beat it by a shit ton, which is crazy. I don't know, whatever. Red Hulk's probably better, yeah, but I need to justify having Giganto in the deck. Nah, you're right. We should probably do that. You're right. I just wanted to justify having Giganto in my deck, okay? You caught me. I feel like I'm going to lose. I really think I'm going to lose, which is crazy with how much power we have on the board. Might have messed up by playing the Spider-Punk right. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's going to be... I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. Lad Foom, sure.
I am Iron Man.
Sure.
I am Iron Man.
Gross, yeah. Pretty gross, unfortunately. Pretty gross, I'm afraid. Where's all the pitchforks going for Star Wars nerfs? It's already happening, don't worry. I might have to swap Spider-Punk with Cosmo or something. But the problem with this deck is like it's kind of hard to like make too much use out of stuff. Probably a bot. Again, I just assume I literally just assume when I see that card that it's a bot. Very nice. Wonderful to see. So we'll just go Jubilee and a Blink here. Keep it simple. Add Fin Fang Foom for when my opponent plays Limbo. That sounds terrible. So it sounds like an insane thing to do. My, you're not gonna believe it. My blink doesn't work here. No, I mean, I don't think you have to wait to see how good Star-Lord is. Star-Lord's very good.
Wind, aid my hand.
I don't think that Star-Lord is a card that you have to think about how strong it is. It's just very, very clearly very, very strong. Now, maybe you're scared that they're going to nerf it. That's a fair thing to be scared about. Fortunately, they're going to leave, but I don't really do too much craziness with the bot farming. Try and keep it chill. Jubilee's your most hated ramp card by a mile? It's kind of crazy. It's not even like a ramp card, really.
Power must be controlled.
Rude. Why the hell would you do that? Son of a gun. You son of a bee.
Victory.
Everyone's saying he's only good in high Evo at the end of the day? Yes. Everyone is saying that. Everyone. Every single person saying that. I think the card probably needs to be adjusted. If I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It seems crazy. It just seems crazy how much value you can get out of it. I didn't even really think about the. I didn't even really think about how crazy the value of copying it was that much when I was like assessing it. It's crazy, crazy strong. Shang Grandmaster Foom. It's a pretty good setup. Oh, this is annoying. I don't like knowing that you have Mercury. Yeah, I think Galactus is actually a pretty good counter to it. We got smashed by Galactus a few times today. So most likely they're going to Mercury left and like, I don't know, it's like whatever. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. Got a moving Galactus target, man. That's scary. I'm just going to play my best card on curve. I think that's my strat right now. They don't move the Mercury. That's interesting. Let's do this. Yeah, I really wish I knew what cards were left in my deck. That would really make this choice a lot easier, unfortunately. I think we avoid the Shuri. I think we bait them here. I need it the other way. Red Hulk's left in my deck. Blink is left in my deck. Moondragon's left in my deck. There are things that could come from Jubilee. And many rocks. Many rocks. I kind of forgot about that part of it until just now. Which is quite bad. So I think we have to do this. Maybe we have a stream sniper too. You never know. I knew that they were going to be scared of this, man. Unfortunately, they crushed us, potentially. Unless Jubilee hits exactly Red Hulk? And they floated? They had to float, too. Ah, shit. Try to turn the game off and turn it back on, because this untap shit is very annoying. Hes Quit, can you please acknowledge that you got the whisper in chat? Alright, can you please reply to the whisper that I sent you with the code? Makari's fault? I mean, we had to get like a really big hit anyway. There's an argument we should have just like played a big card somewhere. Oh, it's a good point, Papa Squad. It doesn't proc at the end of the game. I forgot about that. Hi, Binks. Hello. Hello, hello. That is me. I am Binks. That is me. That is me. No, dude, give me Moondragon, bro. It's a freaking Moondragon deck. No, Infinity J, you monster. Screw you, Infinity J. Infinity J pisses me off, man. Moondragon, you son of a gun. Honestly, Moondragon is still more points. Speed will be 7, Moondragon will be 8. As long as we draw a 4. That'll do, Donkey. That'll do. That'll do, Donkey.
Opponent snapped.
Oh, friggin' snapped, man. Very scary. To use all your energy claws seems unnecessarily restrictive. It's crazy, man. I personally think it seems a fair amount of restricted.
I am.
All right,
Iron Man.
chill out. Go left. Left. Cheater! Oh my fucking god, it's a nightmare. Alright. Jiggy, you're cut. Probably just Doom here, right? Doom will be +8. Yeah, we just can't beat Doom, I'm afraid. Goliath over Jiggy? I don't know how ahead you are with this deck too often. I guess you're usually kind of ahead. Maybe Goliath does make sense. It's a little low on the power curve, though. It can feel pretty bad when it whiffs. I guess I am a tempo deck. You've been ahead every time? Yeah, maybe you're right. Chamber?
Escaped.
Chamber over cap is probably just correct. That is also a good call. Look at that. Look at that. That's doing wonders here. I'm just to let you know, I have marked everyone who was making fun of me for saying I don't know how often I'm ahead, telling me that I'm ahead every time. If I am not ahead on turn 6 next game, I'm banning all of you. Yeah, Chamber is almost always more points. That is simply a better card to put. Good calls, good calls. Damn it, you don't have to be sad if you're correct, because you said that it's every time, so. Chance to play with Magnus? No, I have some ideas for Magnus. I don't know how good they are. That's the problem. What the hell is this? Tallow? Like beef tallow? Magnus is a buff candidate. Bro is bad. Maybe. If I don't get Blink, I might go Chamber Speed on turn 4. Still have a lot of good cards in the deck. I think we just played Jubilee here. But next turn I think it's going to be Chamber Speed. That makes a lot of sense to me. You were playing Sanctum when Tallow was featured? Tallow? Like beef tallow? Sick hit. I really want to be ahead next turn. I really want to be ahead. Being ahead next turn would be very, very good.
I am Iron Man.
He's Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
She is also Iron Man. Problem is going to be winning middle. Because if they just like play anything good middle, we just die. Is kind of the problem that we're facing. But maybe they don't is the thing. The thing is maybe they don't.
Opponent snapped.
Let's take a ban on it. All right. Tell you what, when you're right, brother. That card sucks. That card's not much better. That card's pretty good.
Victory.
It's a funny deck, man. There's something so satisfying about just playing a card every turn. They won right by a lot. You're not wrong there. Now, they were smart. They could have played just the Goliath middle, but it would have lost. Because it's 10. They would have had to commit quite a bit. This is seeming eerily familiar to our last game, where we got ahead by 1,000,000 power, and then our opponent just played 1,000,000 power on the final turn as a joke. That was a good one. That was a good trick. Giveaways are done for the day, indeed. Yes. We'll get rid of the pinned message on YouTube as well. Thank you for reminding me. Tough call here for what to play. I think we just go Shuri. Figure it out, maybe. I don't know. Like Moonstone? Sounds about right. Really hope I draw a 5-drop here. That would be nice. Hey, that's a good one. Is it though? This is awkward because the reason it's awkward is that if I go blink left, the second blink will blink my 16 power blink into the deck. Except... I could also hit Eliath, which would kind of suck. I guess it's a... I should move the Spider Punk, at least this one. Oh, I should move both of these, yeah. The opponent snaps. I don't know, maybe we should leave. Pretty scary. I tell you what, I really wish I had my Eliath here. It'd be a really good turn for it. It's tough. That was a 1 in 3. We had Vision, Red Hulk, and Eliath left in the deck. But then we would have just kind of been on a 1 in 3 no matter what to hit the Jubilee. We should probably leave here. We should probably leave here, but like, what if we didn't? You thought about this? Consider this. Double Sarah is rough? Nah, it's fine. Probably. Probably fine, maybe. Potentially. Prodigy or Mystique Onslaught? Unfortunately, none of those are real cards. Isn't speed more? Like double speed? Probably.
Behold my mighty hand.
Not close, I'm afraid. If I would have played double speed... For the record, if I would have played double speed, we would have lost. Because we didn't get our Moondragon hit. Double speed did indeed lose. Thanks, brain. Wonderful stay. Your words, not mine. Your words, not mine. I think that was a terrible stay, if I'm being honest with you. I think it was a terrible stay, but, you know, we do what we can for the people. Do what we can for friends and neighbors. Name the movie. No, I wanted that. No, just kidding. I don't really care. They probably want to Ronin a bit more. I would more like Moondragon if I wouldn't mind it. A little Moondragon action wouldn't be too shabby. No Moondragon, huh? None Moondragon, I'm afraid. I award you none, Moondra. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Now I can't even fucking draw cards, you piece of crap. What the hell's wrong with you?
Opponent snapped.
Why is Makari in the deck? Because it's 3 power that you get for free. Pretty good. We are firm believers in results-based thinking. If win, then good play. If lost, then bad play. Very true. If Forever got hit by an evil radioactive spider at a fracking site, their supervillain name could be Refino. Am I supposed to understand what Honifer means? Does Honifer mean something? Maybe I just don't know what Honifer is supposed to mean. I don't really understand your joke, unfortunately. Oh, I wish I did. Yeah, you guys want to see some sick tech that you might not know works, but I do? I mean, that's honestly, that's insulting. I could be so honest with you. Refino is Honifer backwards. All right, that's a fat +2. That's a very fat +2. I will give you a hard +2 on that one. That's very funny. That's very funny. Yo, cheers, Jonesy. Thanks for hanging. Not a very powerful play from the opponent. Oh dear, I've given my opponent a Jubilee. I'm very upset that my opponent has a Jubilee and I wish that I had it. Joke's on you. My freaking Jubilee, punk. That shit back. The Blinkler. They put a rule in the game where if you send a card over to your side and then blink it, it comes back to your side so that you couldn't destroy your opponents. The more you know. Alright, did this piece of crap get some wild Zola shenanigans? I feel like I'm about to get hit by some wild Zola shenanigans. I strongly feel like we're going to get hit by some wild Zola shenanigans. I really wish Goliath would stop coming out of the deck. I refuse to believe that they're going to Galactus right. I refuse to believe. I'm going to play as if they're going to play something and then Zola it, and then I'm going to try and win the left with Red Hulk.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
Man, if I didn't move the Spider-Punk right, I won. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. If I didn't move the Spider-Punk right, I won. I did call it out perfectly, though. Yeah, I just had to not move the Spider-Punk right. It's hard, because I was thinking about other... I guess if it was like Black Panther, it doesn't really matter. I don't know. That's a disappointing one. It always sucks when you make the right call and you still lose. Never feels good. Cosmo over Makari? No, I mean, Makari's just a good card. The problem is, like, I don't know if Makari... I don't know if Cosmo helps me, because you have to, like, play it on curve. Usually. Maybe it's fine. Maybe, like, maybe having a backup, like, 3 to play. But we have, like, a Goliath in the deck. Like, we're supposed to have a counter. We've just gotten a bit unlucky with it. I don't think that that's means for us to change up what we're doing, you know? Usually. And stoning. In the Chinese client, they have a zombie card with the infect keyword. I did not. That's neat. I do find that to be neat. Tell you what. It's actually quite nice for us. I don't think we Goliath now. I do want to get the Spider Punk down. Problem is that they play Mr. F now. We need to Goliath now. But they're probably going to play Sarah or something, I would imagine. Onslaught this turn? Yeah, maybe.
Behold my mighty hand.
They do tribunal shit. I don't know if I'm supposed to leave this here. We get 16. No, that's fine. $16 should be enough.
The mystery intrigues me.
14, 16, all the same shit. There you go, Goliath.
Victory.
Goliath left because it's Iron Man Tribunal. We hit Tribunal. Did someone do the meme that someone said earlier? I know that your play won, but you should do the other play that also won. They could have also played like, you know, if they didn't draw Tribunal, they could have played like Mr. Fantastic, right, or something like that, and then played a bunch of cards left. I think that gave me the most chances to win, I think. Height is illegal. It's a 15-yard penalty. Too many yards, man. I've missed a 2-drop every game. I've missed a 2-drop for like 5 games in a row. I should be very likely to draw a 2-drop on 2. Something, completely change your deck because you've gotten unlucky a couple of times. Man Spiderler! The Man Spiderler. What are you gonna do, eh? I tell you what, I don't really know what to do against this Man Spiderler. Especially if they just play, like, Taskmaster this turn. That would suck. That would really suck, huh? Call him the Mergler. They do be calling him the Mergler. I've heard that. I heard that somewhere. If I hit blink and this turns into Eliath and this is Taskmaster, everyone's going to have a good 2026. Not even close. Ouch. How rude. I was in hand. Did I not just draw it? Disregard. Wait, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? There's a fucking squirrel there. That was dumb as hell. I was scared of Galactus, dude. My Galactus brain is broken today. It's simply broken. It's shattered. Shattered into a million pieces, I'm afraid. She good in this deck? You'd think she'd work with Wiccan? Wiccan, you want to play more than one card. All been drunk before? I don't believe any of you in chat have been drunk. I think you're all nerds. Respectfully, of course. Can I draw Moondragon in my Moondragon deck, perchance? Perchance, would you draw me a Moondragon? Perchance. Add Foom and Death so I can have Wick in my deck. That sounds like a great and smart idea. I need to scare them off of playing middle. They're not scared, I'm afraid. Don't you dare. No! Cut that out, man. I can't even Jubilee blink. I can't even Jubilee blink, man. Guess I'm Jubilee visioning? That's probably bad. Chamber now? Yeah, I literally have all of the cards for Chamber in my hand. That's a good point. Opponent snap, we should definitely leave for the record. Because they're just going to play the new Star-Lord and then whoop my ass. Stop getting Makari! Every time it's freaking Makari, dude. It's Makari all the way down Main Street. Oh, man. I really wish that I could play my goddamn Eliath. Thanks for showing up, Moondragon. You get murked by Grandmaster. We're cooked? Yeah, probably. Unless they don't have Grandmaster. That's the only way we're not cooked. And I really wish my Untapped was working right now because it would work very well with my Jubilee Blink deck. Be a very good inclusion in my Jubilee Blink deck. Don't worry, they don't have Grandmaster. They have Absman and Grandmaster. It's much worse. Just in case you thought this was okay. Alright, let's go Cosmo for Makari. More than anything, just because I'm pissed off at continuing to draw her. And it would be nice to have a cheaper way to stop that bullshit from happening. Probably a good suggestion from the chat. Let's look at my beautiful Cosmo. It was actually close. Yeah, only one away. Now, am I changing Cosmo just because in my mind I'm thinking that I was thinking about changing Cosmo to Makari, and if that had happened in that exact game, then we would have stopped that detritus? Kind of. A little bit. Actually, no, because we didn't even have... No, we would have stopped it with the Jubilee. No, we definitely would have stopped it. Actually, no, because we were behind the whole time. Right? Were we behind the whole time? Because they got freaking Red Hole because they're a cheater? I guess we would have pulled on 4. We would have stopped the subsequent ones. I literally can't draw 2 drops on 2, man. The only way I was able to do it last time is because I drew 2 cards. It's a damn nightmare. I got a bone to pick with you, Moondragon. Dragon of the Moon. How many points of power is Doom 2099? It's about 18. Spread out amongst 3 lanes. It has been suggested. I don't mind the suggestion. What are the odds they play Mr. Negative left? Are they good enough for us to play Cosmo instead of playing Jubilee? I don't think so. I'm gonna be so mad, dude. I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, no, I'm not. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Victory.
Yeah, pretty good. All right, y'all, we're gonna get the middle of that break. If you want to see ads, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. By clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle for watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe for watching on Twitch. Be sure to follow. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Cosmo does it again. We love fart. We love fart. This whole deck has been me hearing suggestions, saying they're bad, thinking about them for 2 seconds, and then apologizing. And it would actually be 415, not 418. I misspoke earlier. It would be 415, but it would be spread out. You can't control it and can clog your lanes. So I don't think that Doom 2099 is good. I'm sure there are good Moondragon Doom 2099 decks. I do not deny that. But in the way that I want to play it, I don't think it's good. Now, am I clinging on to an archetype that I helped to popularize 2 years ago? Maybe. There's a relatively good argument that that is what I'm doing. But the other thing is that I want to do that. You know what I wanted to do? Here, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Did I do the thing again earlier where someone subbed and then it was while I was doing the giveaway and then I said I'll thank you after the giveaway and then I didn't thank them? I'm pretty sure that exact same thing happened again. Not Adrian, thank you so much for the Prime. Full Metal Zell, thank you as well for the Prime. It's Inferno, I'm pretty sure that's the one I missed. Thank you, It's Inferno, for the Prime. Electric Jaguar, thank you for the Prime. And of course, Absolute Zero. Zilch, nada, none. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you, thank you. Let me, ads are already over? That was a very fast 3 minutes. What would I do with, my thoughts for Magnus? I don't know if we're going to dig into this tonight. But my thoughts on Magnus is that you'd want to build a deck with Magnus. The problem is that, like, the deck that I want to play with Magnus is just better with the Star-Lord. So, in my opinion, if you'd want to play Magnus, this is what I would do. I think the only thing that makes sense for Magnus is that you want to float on turn. I know it's Magus. I'm going to call it Magnus. So you're just going to have to deal with it. The problem with Magnus is like I feel like the only way he's worth it is if you're hitting a 5-drop. It's just the number that makes the most sense for a fella such as myself. So I think you want to target 5-drops with it. You want to play it on 3 or 4 and then activate it on 5 when you float. Which means you want to fill the rest of the deck out with probably things like Warlock. I think this is what's going to be the problem with Magnus. Because I think this is the best deck that you can play it in, but you could just play this deck as a Star-Lord deck and it's just better. And then the only cards that you want to include would be like Iron Man, Thing, probably. Thing first steps. Then maybe like Claw. But Claw seems not very good, right? Claw seems not that good. I don't even know if Sunspot is as good in these decks when you're just floating on 5. I actually think that the card is generally not that good. Why have both Magnus and Starter in the same deck? I mean, you could, but then like they have it's very hard to get value out of both things. I guess it tends to be the problem with it. It's similar as to why like when Warlock was in my other Star-Lord deck, I like kind of never used it. It was just like a backup plan. Now you could do it. I just think that it's not. I guess I just think it's not worth it. I guess is the way that I would describe it. I don't think it's worth it over just not playing it. That makes sense. So you'd want to have only 5-drops that are sick as hell with Magnus. So that on turn 5 you're guaranteed to hit one of these very powerful cards. You could maybe get away with 2. I'm going to start with 3 and see what happens. Is it total unspent energy? Plus equal to your unspent energy. That's just that turn, right? Or is it for the whole game? It's just for that turn. Or is it the whole game? And if so, how the hell do you keep track of that? Yeah, that turn. Yeah. So you're going to float it on 5 and then you're going to get one of these powerful cards. So then with the rest of the deck, you'd want She-Hulk, obviously, for that combo. And then I guess you just probably fill it out with other high Evo stuff, probably. Go with a high Evo Hulk. You could go with a high Evo Cyclops. You go with a Misty Knight. I tell you what, I might even go with a Shocker. I feel like Shocker's not that bad of a card. It's not that good of a card, but it's not that bad of a card. And then you maybe should run the whole Star-Lord, but the problem is with running the Star-Lord, why I don't like the idea of it is that it's like I would just go all in on Star-Lord instead. It just makes way more sense to do that. It's kind of just one of those things where it's like doesn't really matter what the I don't know. It's just weird, I guess, from my perspective. Can you test if it works as a second Wiccan activator? No, you have to read the card, Ben. The card says in bold that it doesn't do that. No testing required. There is a very large thing that it mentions. It says without using its on reveal. Very important aspect of the card. And then sure, high Evo Shocker. I don't know why. And then Bruce. And then Bruce, of course. Of course, the Bruce. The Bruce is loose. High Evo Shocker might be wrong, but I saw someone play it today, and I was like, I kind of forgot the card existed. If I could be so honest with you. I kind of forgot that this was a card that you could play in your deck.
Order unlock.
Chamber's also probably just pretty good. Chamber's probably better than this card. I'm going to play it, though. I'm going to play it. So this is what I think would be the best way you could play Magnus. Is my thought process is that this is what it is. Which could be wrong, but we'll give it a swing. Put high Evo in here, right? Okay, good. All right, why do you look lame? Didn't I make you look cool? Ever? Oh, yeah, I did. I'd have a home in Tribunal. Maybe. Why would you want to like float with Tribunal though? So Magnus is like Tau Mandala? No, it's not. Not. That's hilarious. That's very funny. That's very funny. That's just good comedy right there. That's just good comedy right there. I guess the problem with Thing is that it's like kind of bad. In a deck like this because it's kind of hard to fill lanes. All right, chill. Don't mind me just playing a shocker. Don't mind me just floating. Wickler. The dead Wickler. Oh man, this is icky. Icky, yucky, yucky, icky. I mean, they have a bunch of energy to do stuff. That's kind of scary. I feel like we should play Warlock Bruce Banner, but I mean, the more that when I say that out loud, it kind of makes me want to puke in my mouth a little bit. But, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, Bruce just always changes here. Easy peasy. Fuck. Tell you, Bruce Bucky's has fallen from grace? Untrue. Don't spread that slander here. Drawing all 3 5-drops to start was very, very silly. It was crazy that I had a chance to win. That is true. We kind of had no business winning there, but we did have a 1 in 3.
Behold my creations.
Storm Mars. Boop, boop. Bum, 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 bum. Holy shocker value. True, though. Maybe I shouldn't play the Cyclops there, because I want to play the Warlock there. No, I definitely want to play the Magus. Thank you for telling me to float. Appreciate that greatly. I really hope you don't get the claw. That would be really dumb. It snaps here, huh? I mean, we should probably leave. They're probably going to play, like, the Star-Lord card, right? But, I don't know. You just want your wing beat to cost more and worse? It's not true. Oh, they both hit claw as a joke. They did the funny thing where they both hit claw as a joke, it would appear. I don't know what to play here. I'm gonna play you. Go right, please. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. So annoying. Eh, 26 is probably enough, right? Surely nothing bad will happen here. I'm not gonna lie, Mango, I did the exact same thing. I literally just thought for some reason they couldn't play the same card. There's no reason to think that whatsoever, but I definitely did. And I don't know why. I'm actually gonna tie middle. Never mind, what the hell am I talking about? What if this is like a 1-point card? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man.
Are ye worthy?
I did win right, that's true. And I'm gonna cause some extra damage here. Wait for the Cyclops hits? Ah, still not enough. Unfortunate. Thought we might have enough with the Cyclops hits. Hold on, I want this deck list? Nah, dude. You don't want the deck list. I think this card is incorrect. I cut this card for my deck. I think this card is wrong. I think that this is a bad card in the deck. There's a very decent chance we win if the Star-Lord goes right, unfortunately. That the new tier 1 deck? Yeah, and still until people start countering it.
Behold my creations.
Yeah, Essential Loading was tough. How much we could do about it, I'm afraid. Remember Tribunal was busted by giving 28 a lane? Still a lot. Still very hard to beat 28 in 2 lanes. Wow! What's up, Magnus? Carlson Varietal. I'm scared if I play you, I have 2 draws to potentially hit Iron Man. It's 1 and 3. It's probably fine.
Opponent snapped.
We're gonna play Man Spider. Pretty good. I don't know. Just top deck She-Hulk here and maybe we're fine. I don't know. Let's get a little cheeky Cheeky She-Hulk top deck perchance. Nope. Wouldn't be me. Iron Man's my hand? Yeah, whatever. Same thing. Same difference. Are they gonna fucking Galactus me, bro? All things considered, not that bad. Not that bad of a situation. We'll get up to 34, right? If they foom. Their foom will be 20. They'll be 28, 30. It's more than enough. If we do this, we don't float. That's fine.
I am Iron Man.
Played around it, I'm afraid. Laid around it, I'm afraid.
Victory.
No, I'm not playing Star-Lord. You should maybe play Star-Lord in this deck. I don't know. The problem with this deck is that it is kind of doing the same things that Star-Lord deck does, but the Star-Lord deck does it way better. But I do think it's interesting. I do think it's an interesting card. I think this is probably the best way that you can play it. And it doesn't feel that strong. But I can't really even think of a better way that you would play the card. You believe in Magnus and Baku? Where you'd play Magnus and then you'd float and get him Baku and then you blinked it? Kind of psycho mode. I don't hate it. If I draw my 3-drops, I kind of want to play them on curve usually. They can hold a turn. Yeah, let's float. The only really bad thing would be drawing 2 of the 3-drops in a row. Which won't happen here because we're drawing 2 of their cards instead.
Taking aim.
He's taking aim, chat. I think he's taking aim. What's the starving idea on Discord? We'll think about how to finish the deck. Sick, man. Wow. That is so bad, man.
Taking aim. Taking aim.
What are you doing? You didn't float. You're supposed to float, bro. Hulk smash, by the way. Bro didn't even float, man. Are they high? I mean, I don't know. She-Hulk Hulk is a good final turn. We don't get any of our other cards that are, like, helped by this, unfortunately, but... Tactical backflip. He's too busy taking aim to float. It's true. I think I have to decide if he's going to attack right or not. I think the whole winning of the game will be dictated on if they attack right or go hard in the other lanes. I just have to really think about this. So I can think of 2 potential plays. One is we could use the She-Hulk right to fight off against them going for it, and the other one is just playing She-Hulk and Hulk in the same lane. They can't play one-drops left, but they can play their buffed cards left. Their Hawkeye is pretty massive. Hulk left can't be contested? It sure can. They have like a 0 power, like 14 power card in their hand. They surely can. It's really all going to depend if they attack right or not. That's kind of where the whole crux of the thing is. They played one card right, but I don't know if they're attacking it.
Taking aim.
Yeah, I messed up, man. I had to play She-Hulk middle. Like I said, it's all going to crux on it. I made the call that they were going to go for it. The other play was going to be She-Hulk and Hulk middle, which would have won. Yeah, real gamer think. Hulk left can't be contested, by the way. I feel like it's important to think about how the opponent has augmented their cards mid-game. It's okay to play all left. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I mentioned it multiple times when talking about that. It all cruxes on if they go for right or not. I made a call that they would, and I was wrong, fortunately. But I do think it's funny that you said something that was objectively incorrect, and then instead of saying, like, yeah, you're right, I was wrong, you immediately said, yeah, but it would have been right if this. You should think on that. We also couldn't play the She-Hulk left. That's a great point. Maybe you should ponder that. Yo, fellow Shocker enjoyer! Pog. It's crazy that I just have nothing to play. Bruce Banner, Shocker, Warlock, Cyclops, Magnus, all still in the deck. Sucks, man. Ouch. Is this worth it? Could just play Claw. Yeah, it's fine. If we get She-Hulk, it'll be really good. If we don't get She-Hulk, we'll probably be kind of sad. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Nothing I really want to target here, I don't think. Just activate. Now that is hoping that we get at least 2 hits between Claw and Iron Man. Oh, opponent's giving us some extra time. How kind of them. I'll take neither. Neither works too. Neither's good too. Next turn's probably Hulk Iron Man. Makes the most sense to me. It snaps here, huh? I don't know if they've seen the tech, bro. We got tech. I got tech too, man. Tell you what, Iron Man Claw does not win middle by itself any longer. I tell you what, this is all kind of fucked and cooked. Everything's kind of falling apart here. Which is not good. Is it Iron Man Magnus Shocker? We go to... It gets us to 40 metal, right? Yeah, Rage. Oh!
I am Iron Man.
You son of a bitch, dude. You put this in your deck, you son of a gun? Put this in your deck. Alright. Fair's fair, man. That's a psychotic card to put in that deck. But I guess they probably have some more afflict stuff. I just didn't see. I quite like that play. I was never playing around Diamondback. I don't know about y'all. I would promise you I was never playing around Diamondback in a million years.
Behold my creations.
You think you always Iron Man left, Hulk right, throw mid? Cool, man. You should start your own YouTube. You should start your own Twitch channel and start showing people how to play, man. Bro was going to play around Diamondback, man. Never in my life have I seen that. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. We're just simply doing that. We're just doing it, man. We're just simply doing it. We do have Hulk in hand, so we will start floating. I was thinking about getting Misty Knight down, but... And we might still do it next turn. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. Timothy Hammond. Alright. Guess you'll go there. No arguments on my end. That's fine. You do you, boo-boo. I think we do play the Misty Knight down. We don't want it to soak a Warlock hit. Then we go double Warlock mode. And unfortunately, we can't snap because my opponent is probably playing the broken deck that is very hard to beat. Oh, we can snap now. Oh, that's fine. So weird bug. Modoc played the same round, same lane, no Stardust. Played same round, same lane, no stack. Modoc discards. Hella doesn't res. Yeah, weird. Maybe it was a Magnus Stardust or something that you missed. I play Mobius, I'm gonna puke, man. None hits on the Hulk, huh? scared they're gonna Grandmaster this. It all depends if they floated. All depends if they floated or not. Oh my god. Tough, man. Really tough. We beat them by 1 total power. Quite like my play. I called out the Grandmaster properly. Well, I didn't want to attack middle. I thought it would get bigger, though. She-Hulk would have landed middle. Would have been okay. I don't mind this. I think it covered for a lot. Maybe I should have thought about Foom left. Foom just seemed like such a weak play. A few different iterations I could have done that would have won. Tough. Yeah, I should have thought... I thought they were going to play GM and something else, so I didn't think She-Hulk would be enough. I thought they were going to play more cards, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know if I would have changed my play if I would have given it another shot. I guess I could have shifted everything one over to the left and just ignored right. I don't know. Tough loss either way. Crazy the power of that deck, dude. I had 2 Warlocks and they were able to make like a more impressive final turn with a single card. Pretty nutso. Surgler. Early Sarah's scary. No doubt about that. I feel like we kind of have to fill. Maybe they can't fill. That would be nice. Yeah, we're in a dominant position now. I guess they could just play Star-Lord and still win, unfortunately. Is the main problem that we face. But we're gonna get some good value going left. They're gonna have to invest a lot to beat it. They're probably scared. Just hit a snap. I have no idea how to nerf the card. No, literally no clue. The card, I don't know. The card, every time I face it, it seems like they just do the most broken shit ever. And when I was playing it, every time I did it, I felt like I was playing the most broken shit ever.
Victory.
I don't know how to nerf or change the card. And also, it might just take some time for counterplay to come up. Like, if a lot of just, like, good early game decks with, like, Cosmo and ways to stop them from doing stuff come around, maybe we'll be okay. I want to play HE there, because you have to float energy to get all of your abilities to activate. Also, I had 6 energy and a Warlock in play. And playing all of our energy would be very, very wasteful. Because then on the final turn, we'd just be sitting there with nothing to do. What's new? I mean, the Star-Lord card is awesome. I really like Moondragon as well. Moondragon's really cool. The Star-Lord card is great. It just kind of sucks that it feels like it's kind of broken from my perspective. I had 5 energy. High was 4. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know. You can pretend like that would matter if you want. I don't really have any agency over that.
I am Iron Man.
Let's get the Bruceler down. Never play Bruce on Quantum Tunnel. Very important thing to remember. Let's play you right. I do want access to more cards. Yeah, it seems pretty crazy strong. I don't really know what to do about it either. That was very rude. What the hell is wrong with you? I feel like we've done the Magnus thing like exactly once, and it's very frustrating. I feel like the Magnus thing has worked exactly one time, and that kind of annoys me, if I'm being honest with you. I don't think we float. I think floating would be bad. We just rip a Hulk here. Stinky. Chamber's gonna be hard to get over the top of either way. I really wish I knew what cards I was gonna draw. We could just float into She-Hulk Claw. Not a bad play, it's just not a very good one, I don't think. Taking a lot of time. You wish Magnus worked with modified costs? Why would it be good if it works with modified costs? Don't quite understand why that would be the case. Other one left, Foom. I can't even play 2 cards. They can't Foom. How else would they win left? I don't know. They'll have to show me. Don't you fucking dare.
Victory.
Don't you dare. Not today, of all days. Synergy with Pixie and Anti-Venom? Is that synergy? Or I don't think that's synergistic at all. If you play Pixie and your deck is just full of random cards, then you have no idea what your Magnus is hitting ever, right? I feel like that would be anti-synergy, no? Hulk left. How are we going to beat the +2 power gain? Fin Fang Foom, I guess. Probably. They were able to play it. I like the Hulk right when I played it. Had to put the pressure on. so annoying to have 3 5-drops in your deck and to constantly be drawing them. Tommy, are you a real-life human being with thoughts, feelings, and emotions, Tommy? Fuck you, game! I was joking. I was making a joke. They Arish him? Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe they're just Arish him. No, they're not Arish him.
We are the future.
What a sequence there. It was pretty satisfying. The Magnus doesn't turn anything in the Magnus doesn't turn into anything if I click it here because I have all my 5-drops in my deck. That is an awesome play. That was a sick play, opponent. I somehow got like the worst possible set of cards hit. I don't think I could have procured a way for this to be a worse set of cards, I don't think. 15's the most I can do? I just win both lanes. It's probably worth something. Magnus to copy the Wasp in my deck. Sick debris value. Yeah, bots are very funny in this game. Bots are very funny indeed.
Victory.
Thank you for the 4 cubes, Tommy. Dude, I've lost so many cubes today. Dude, I'm playing like ass tonight, man. Playing like doo-doo. All right, chat, we're going to give 3-minute ad break. If you want to see ads, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. Watching YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Papa Squad, it could copy Bruce and win me the lane that I was already winning by 30 and instead win it by slightly more. So I could have done that, but I don't I don't think that was worth it to have less points on the board personally. But I did have the ability to do that. You are not wrong. That was a legal play I could do. And I'm not going to lie to you, I did think about it. I thought about it, and I almost played it, and then I did the thing that I just did to you, but to myself. And then I changed my play. Type beat. Could? Yeah. Could is correct. That is correct. It could do that. This is true. Do we get finally any good Alliance missions, man? The Alliance missions have been such doo-doo, bro. What is this, man? I don't do any of this shit. Alliance members. We get some detritus clearing, please. Some detritus clearing. Heed my call. Let's go back and play a little bit more of that Star-Lord deck. And ask myself if there's anything I would change with it or if it's beautiful and perfect the way it is. I don't think there is. I like having a psycho amount of ways to activate Star-Lord. I tell you what, I have been playing quite poorly tonight, unfortunately. I think the Grandmaster fits with the new Star-Lord. I do not mind that. By the way, look at that. Jeff Hoagland, Creator Spotlight. Odd. My dog's being a very good boy, in case you were wondering. A very good boy indeed. Very good boy indeed. Chad, what's your favorite kind of cereal? If you had to have one type of cereal, what would you have? You were wondering? It is valuable knowledge. I would show you to him, but he's very tucked in. I used his blanket and I just tucked him in. Oh, I just did a yawn. It's a very good yawn, buddy. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, good call. Good shout. More of a French Toast Crunch guy myself, but Life? Was that you, dude? Oh, he looks so guilty. My dog just farted and it smells gross. Did you eat something, man? You psychopath if you say Raisin Bran? No. I think Raisin Bran's a fire cereal. You had French Toast Crunch? Don't you remember it? I love French Toast Crunch, man. French Toast Crunch is very good. Crave, if you had to pick Super Seed cereal. Is that the one where it's like, it's filled with chocolate? Not judging, for the record. Yeah? Yeah, that shit's fire. Shit's real good. The goose? What the heck, man? That should be illegal. Bro, rip the Goosler on us. Bro, hit us with the Goosler, man. Honorable mention Reese's Puffs. These Puffs are good. So we're gonna have enough to play Red Hulk and Hulk next turn.
Are ye worthy?
Or alternatively, are they just gonna play? They're gonna play Dak and Bullseye, probably. That's 16 per lane, which is not enough. The only way we would lose is if they double up. They double up. They're gonna double up. They would double up left. This would be a crazy play to go for. Whatever. I'm going for it. Crazy, they call him. They call him crazy. They call him crazy.
Victory.
Pretty good, right? Yeah, I think, Mango, I think I refuted that because why the hell would they play this? Why the hell would they play the Wasp middle if they were going to do that, right? It'd be like the worst play I've ever seen in my life. They also just played Moon Girl, so I don't think that would make much sense. How do you get the bot to give you the correct Star-Lord? Did you type out !! Star-Lord Master of the Sun? That would probably help. I can also just click it next time it shows up in the game. Or you could do the same thing, but into a new taskbar, opening up a Google page. Oh my gosh, freaking Tucker, man. Look at that. Master. Master. We love Tucker. Yes, we do, folks. We love Tucker in this chat. Any more giveaways? Negative. Next month. Maybe. Tomorrow? Nope. Tomorrow is not next month. Fortunately. Not yet. Maybe at some point it will be. Literally no way of me knowing. Valentina Shevchenko is in the building, folks. Star-Lord? Edge. Day after tomorrow? No? Nope. Still no. Maybe they play Luna Snow for us, and then we draw Star-Lord. Star-Lord will give us Shang Hulk. It's pretty good. Problem is we're not going to have Prio. But that's fine. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's not fine. Ooh, wait, actually... They're probably going to pass, right? They're probably going to float. If we go here, we'll maintain non-priority. Which is scary for Foom. But relatively not scary for most other things. The other problem that we're going to face... is the fact that we're going to have a hard time winning either of these lanes. They're going to play Giant Card here and then task it somewhere. I mean, this is stupid, but, you know, whatever. This loses a lot, but it wins devastatingly sometimes too. One of the rudest things you've seen in a while. It would be really rude if I played Absorb Man left and Grandmaster and Shang. You know what? This loses. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say this. I'm going to be real with y'all. This always loses. This play. This play loses 100% of the time. But because it's Tucker, I really want to do it.
Power must be controlled.
All right, chat. All right, I need everyone to copy this. I need every single person in chat to copy this message. We're going to raid Tucker. When everyone to copy, I was told you couldn't shang everywhere, ... Can you please type that in my chat so that I know that you're here and that you're ready to raid Tucker? Please make sure to copy that. Hope you all had a wonderful stream. Thank you all so much for being here. I super appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome and wonderful and cool. I will see you tomorrow in about 12 hours. I will see you in about 12 hours. Everyone go and send that in Tucker's chat. Have fun with the raid. I'll catch y'all later.